What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this, man. Wack 100, man. Once again, uh, drop another one on Big U, man. You know they've been feuding for a minute, man, going back and forth with each other. For the most part, it's Wack 100. Wack 100 got it out for Big U ever since the Nipsey Hussle scandal thing, by which Wack 100 was saying that he had proof that Big U might have had some type of dealing with the murdering of Nipsey Hussle and had some type of extortion going on that he wanted to try to allegedly extort Nipsey Hussle's family as a result of some tape that's supposed to have been out on him, alleging some type of homosexuality type stuff. And again, he made it personal. And it's definitely been personal. So just the other day, he basically let it be known and released more paperwork on Big U, implementing that Big U have been tied into a lot of Crips getting indicted by the feds, actually also implementing him in the Tsunami Surf indictment. Basically, people look up to Big U as being one of the leaders and big homies of the Crips rolling 60s for the most part. And as a result of that, a lot of people who look up to him, tied into him, have no idea of the alleged deal he got going on with, according to Wack 100, the police, the authorities, and the officials in this grid campaign that they be doing, that he allegedly get hundreds of thousands of dollars a year for as a result of working with the police and authorities and things like that. This is what's being said. This is what's being alleged. This is what's supposed to be in paperwork that have been dropping, and they release some more showing these things today. Now, I'm going to play you some of the things that's going around on the internet about this, and Wack 100 speaking about this stuff out of his own mouth, reading the paperwork. So with no further ado, let's get off into this stuff and listen to what's going on.
That's why I tell y'all, when I leave the West Coast, ain't no fraternizing with nothing. Here we go. The Rolling 60s is a national gang established in California with members in numerous states to include New Jersey. Since and around 2017, law enforcement have been investigating New Jersey-based members associated as of the enterprise, including the subject targets listed above. In connection with narcotics trafficking activity, weapons possession, and violent crimes, include multiple shootings incidents occurring in or around New Jersey. During the course of investigation, I've learned that the members and associates of the Rolling 60s operate in and around Crescent Lane Housing Complex in Irving, New Jersey. Crescent Lane, as well as along South Orange Avenue, between Smith Street and Salem Street, right? And then you come over here and they say, Target 3, Instagram ID Big U, believed to be used for Eugene Henley, a.k.a. Big U, right? Now here go the thing. Here goes the thing. I got a few street niggas on the flow, right? It's 2025. It's 2025, right? You know you named in this federal indictment as the kingpin, and everybody went to jail. 90 pages up, but it's in the chat. And you still using your same phone number and your same Instagram page? Stupid.
Okay, so this is what he's saying. You known to be the kingpin and big man of known to the police about these people, and you still using your exact same phone number and pages that they've been indicting and investigating you on. Something wrong with that picture. Something wrong with that picture. This is what Wack 100 is saying. If you know you being watched by the feds, you know that you being mentioned in these paperworks, but yet you operating under the same names on social media. You have the same phone numbers, and you don't change none of that stuff. But you aware that the feds own you. You written in documentations and paperwork as being a leader and kingpin, and you do nothing about it. He said that's a sign of something being wrong, that you may be working with them people because you don't feel the need or no seriousness or no urgency to get your numbers and things changed, that the feds on you, that they got you wiretapped and that they monitoring you and following you everywhere.
You better wake up. No, ain't no stupid. That's by design.
He working.
The first thing a nigga gonna do, his name is in this paperwork 30, 40 times, identifying him as the head of the enterprise from LA to New Jersey. This is a New Jersey sting. They got pictures of you identifying you, and they're saying we'll identify you by using your Instagram, Bigg, aka Eugene Henley, his phone numbers, and he still operates up under the same Instagram. Minnesota, the 60s ain't been cracked. He used to go there. Carolina, they been cracked. Jersey, Sue Surf name is in this paperwork.
So they saying he used to go to Minnesota where the Crips was at, and they got indicted. He used to go to Carolina where the Crips was, and they got popped. He used to be in Jersey, and they got indicted. But here's the thing he's saying, what's wrong with all these indictments that these other Crips are getting indicted on, but yet in the paperwork it's saying Big U is the leader, and Big U is actually one of the leaders and the kingpin of it. Why he the only one not getting popped and everybody else is getting popped when they already got that he the leader?
Wack, you know, I got a question. You know what's crazy? Remember when that nigga Spider Lock was out there with the grid program, niggas about to scrap? Them niggas had on grid shirts and all kind of shit. I was like, no,
we didn't provided the grid information. You know what that is.
I don't know.
You know what that is, but this is what I'm telling you. The streets got about 5 more years. It's over with. It's over with. It's done. I'm telling you. Like, listen, Altadena, you and they from Pasadena, they lost their whole neighborhood. Nigga, when they build that shit up, nigga, they gonna make sure wherever they had a stronghold on, they don't no more. Watch this. They gonna push niggas out. British Town Power Rule, they said the dirt in the walls was poisonous, right? They knocked down the whole Divas. You know, the whole Eugene Village got knocked down. Relocated to Apple Valley, Victorville.
In there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They knocked the whole everything down. So slowly but surely, right, in different ways, Google owns a lot of that. The jungles, all in the Culver City and all that. If you go sit in front of the jungles right now, 5:30 in the morning, go to the gas station across the street and sit in front of the jungles and call me and tell me what you see come out. They've been doing gentrification over there. They started off saying if it's any more than 3 of y'all, whoever you live with on the lease with, we're going to kick them out. Niggas in gardens right now. TVs, let me see if you know. What's the ratio of the niggas in gardens right now?
I don't know the ratio.
70% Hispanic now. Everybody black that get caught with a gun or anything over there, if you tied to a lease, the lease of somebody in there, they put them out and replace it with somebody that ain't black.
Did you see the way the new developments over there? Well, they look like condos.
Well, listen, I'm trying to tell you what they doing.
Yeah, they
and
cleaning
now,
it out.
telling, it's cool. They ain't tripping. Y'all got the shit in the time. Y'all read that shit in week. AK, you in that back channel, right? I should go, hey, here y'all go in the chat. Here, y'all take it. That's your man. Right there. That's your man. You know what I'm saying? Another indictment. He ain't seen the courtroom on. Sue surfing.
Courtroom Wack. He still ain't been to court on none of this.
The nigga still operating up under the same devices. Crazy.
This is 4 now? This is 4 different indictments?
Mm-hmm. Well, it is what it is. So you can say what you want. It's starting to get to a point to where I'm going to be real, where I got to sit back and say, shit, Wack, in a minute they going to say, my nigga, you exposing our top guy. Maybe we need to come get. That dude ain't had a court date yet.
Ain't
They're gonna be disappointed if they try to come get you.
Okay, so Wack saying there have been 4 Crip indictments already, and yet Big U ain't been to court yet on none of them, and he's already known to the people and registered in the paperwork and being the leader, but everybody else is being indicted, but yet he ain't being indicted, and they already know that he's the leader, he's the one running, but yet everywhere he been going, where these people whose Crips at that's under his so-called set, they been getting indicted, but he ain't. And Wack said pretty soon he believed the police gonna come on him because he exposing Big U, because Big U working with them. So Wack said, I'm afraid they might finna come for me because I'm putting him out there exposing what he doing. So hey, it is what it is. And according to that, he also said that Big U is mentioned throughout Sue Surf paperwork. Sue Surf indictment in his paperwork, throughout his paperwork. We gonna get that paperwork. Y'all know my guy already up on it. We gonna get that paperwork and we gonna go through it thoroughly and we gonna see what's up. We gonna do some looking into that. You know what I'm saying? The power of the internet, man. Don't let nothing slide. If it's said and it's out there, they definitely gonna be on top of it, like you clearly seeing going on right now. Crazy thing about it, when you see what's happening and when you're seeing everything that's taking place, when you're seeing what's happening and when you're seeing everything that's taking place, it's really showing you this is why you can't trust nobody. Leave the streets alone. It's called betrayal for a reason. The reason why it's called betrayal is that it comes from the inside. It comes from people you trusted and confided in. It comes from your family. It comes from your friends. It comes from, you know what I'm saying, those who you let close inside your inner circle. And those are the ones who always get you. Y'all remember the series called Gangland? Every episode ends the same way. True documentaries of all type of gangs and drug cartels and things like that, they all end in the same way. How? The same people you getting bread with, the same people you warring with, the same people you willing to risk it all for. It's the very same one that's snitching on you, killing you, setting you up, laying down with your woman, telling on you. No different. That's all it is. You can't have a group of men together and think that it's going to be unity because you're dealing with alpha males. Beta males, you can get away with that, but you can't get away with that when you're dealing with alpha males. So if you got a crew of so-called go-getters, those alpha males. Stick-up men, they alpha males. Bosses, they alpha males. You're going to bump heads. You're going to bump heads, period. You're going to bump heads. That's why that stuff never works. Teams and cliques and all that never works. Unless your crew is soft. If your crew is hard, then those are alpha males, which means they just waiting for opportunity because they all want that spot. Learn from the animal planet. They don't get along in the wild. Alpha males don't get along in the wild. There's only one male lion over the pride. They don't get along. Tigers hunt singly by themselves. They don't roam in packs. Neither do cheetahs. Neither do leopards. They alpha males. So when you got a team and a group of people and we saying we all this, yeah, that sound good. But they get to stabbing each other in the back. It don't work. It don't work. It never do. And it's not going to work because you're against God. That's another reason why it ain't going to work. The devil set y'all up every time. Brothers and sisters better open y'all eyes up. Y'all better be wise. Y'all better pay attention to this. Learn from this stuff. Those streets promise nothing but death and murder, incarceration, heartbreaks, and failures. That's it. And the little you think you're getting out of it, the consequences of what happened behind it never is worth it at all. Trust me. Take it from somebody who's been there, who know it. Learn from these people. Learn from these people. Y'all watch this stuff on the internet all day long. Learn from these people. Learn. Learn from their failures. Learn from their disappointments. Learn from their incarcerations. Learn from their murders. Learn from their poverties. Do not walk in the same way that they walk, expecting different results, because it's not going to happen. Stop trusting these gang leaders. When you're a grown man, you shouldn't be involved in that trash anyway. Trash. I despise people that be a part of that because it's trash. On Crip, on blood, on this, on that. That's trash. That's Satan worship. It's just separation and division to have a way to justify being conditioned to hate one another. You gonna hate your brother because he a blood and you a Crip. You gonna hate your brother because he a GD and you a BD. You gonna hate your brother because he a Blackstone and you under the 6. That's stupid. That's foolish. That's Satanism. It's bad enough. Y'all ain't got enough as it is. Now you make it more harder on yourself. Notice this gang stuff, y'all make it more hard on yourself because now in places you can't go. But if y'all were unified, you could go all over. But because you ain't unified and you divided, you became a part of the system. It's a systematic play that's put in order that pays the government by having y'all hate each other, murder each other, plot on each other, because y'all don't know how to work together and do things the right way where everybody can eat. Just that simple. Come on, man. Y'all better grow up. Open your eyes. Stop following these foolish footsteps. The devil gets y'all so easy and so cheap. Fight back. Fight back.
What's in those streets for you? Leave me waiting on you. What's in those streets